Hey guys, today I have a new update for my rolling makeup project pan. This is my main project pan, and this is the one that I'm slowly fading out, and then this will have a finale at the end of the year. So we have a lot to talk about. I don't know what this is on my shirt. We have a lot to talk about today. I have 15 empties. So let's just hop right in. First thing I'm going to talk about is my Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon. I'm just going to put this away because like I said, I'm slowly phasing this out into a finale. I haven't been reaching for this in a long time because I've been dedicating myself to one specific eyeshadow primer that we'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, so we're gonna just put this one away and then we'll maybe come back to it at another time. And then we have two declutters. So we have my two Marc Jacobs eyeliners. We have, I think this is Plushberry. What is this? No, Jazzberry and Navy. These two did not work. I tried to use them a few times on the waterline. Obviously they didn't work there. And I also tried to use them on the lower lash line and still nothing. I think I tried to use them on the top line and I didn't get any pigment. So these are just going to be empties. They're basically full. They're just minis, and I think I was able to use, like when I first got them, I used them a little, but they're basically like full. They're just so dried out. It's impossible to get any pigment. So these are going in my empties. Okay, my next empty is my foundation. So this is what it looked like. It was the Bliss Just a Little Tint oil-free tinted moisturizer, and you guys know, well, there's some lines on the back, but you guys know I did squeeze this out because this packaging is falling apart everywhere. So, look, ugh, gross. So I did squeeze it out last time into these two jars, and this jar finished off super quick. This only took me like a week, I think, to finish off this jar. And then I've been working on this one, dropping everything. And this one was full to the top, like overfilling, and I did finally finish this one out just this past week. So I am glad to finally have that foundation done and out of my collection. Okay, my next empty is my Cella liquid liner. Yay! This is the Cella eyeliner pen in indigo blue. I tried to use this. I used this a few times this month, and I tried to use this last week, and it wasn't giving me an even line at all, so I decided to call it done. I've been trying to finish this for 2 years, and when I was looking up the price for this, everything was popping up where I got it, and I got this in an Ipsy bag in 2014. So this is very old. I can do some. So it still does come off with color. It just not enough to make a line. So it's done. I'm done messing around with it. It's done, finally. The next empty that I have is this one. And this was my BH Cosmetics face powder. So we finally finished off this guy. This was about half full, I think, last time. And I was able to completely finish it. And I'm really excited to have this guy done. It's not like anything that I would recommend for a face powder. This came in a palette that I depotted. So it's not really a good face powder. I just used it up because I had it. The next thing that I used up is another really exciting one for me, is my Pacifica tinted lip balm in blood orange. Finally, this guy's done. You guys know I already had it scraped out before and put it in this jar. And you guys, it is completely cleared out. I finally used this guy up. This thing was huge. This took me 2 years, I think, as well. Yeah, I'm so glad this is done. I do kind of like it, but I've been looking at this for a very long time, so I'm glad this one's done. Next, let's do the giant one. Well, not giant. They're actually very small, but I used up, I knew that was going to happen. How many is there? I think there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these minis. And these were all my Smashbox, what are they? I have one here that's full. These Smashbox Primer samples. This is what the full ones look like. They're starting to dry out. It's the Photo Focus primer, I think is what it's called. But anyway, when I finished one, I just kept rolling in a new one, and I was able to get through 6 of them. So that is very exciting because they all counted individually in my spreadsheet as a primer. So I got 6 primers done this month. Super exciting. And I credit myself $1 for each of these because they were just the little small tubes that are like this. So that's just all I credited myself with. Okay, 3 more empties. I finished off my Bite lip gloss in the shade 7. I don't know if you'll be able to really tell here, but I scraped this thing completely out. I took the stopper out, I think right after last update. And can you see? There's a tiny, tiny little bit at the bottom that I can't get out. But it is completely scraped out. Nothing left in here. I actually did like this formula, so I'm excited to play with the more neutral shades. It's just red was hard to pull off every day for work, but this went surprisingly fast, so I think I could use up the neutral shades pretty quickly. But I'm glad to have that one done. I did really like the taste of it though. It was fruity kind of. Okay, we have 2 more empties to talk about, and the first one is my Hula Bronzer. There was not much left in this guy last time, but I was able to finally finish it off, and look at that shiny, shiny pan. Very excited about this one. Another bronzer gone. I feel like, oh, nug. I feel like that was my only bronzer empty for the year. I could be mistaken. I'd have to look through my spreadsheet. But I feel like that was my only bronzer empty, which is weird because I typically can go through them pretty quickly. Stop biting me. Okay, my last empty, which I think is one of the most exciting ones. Can you guess what it is? Not the butter bronzer, but the blush that was in it. You guys, this was pretty full. I think there was only a quarter of the pan was showing for last month, and it is gone. I'm so excited. I finished off this entire blush, and this would have gone so much quicker if I wasn't focusing in on other stuff, but I was able to finish it in this year, and I'm very happy about it. And now I have my Lovey, stop. But yes, I'm very, very happy that this is finally gone. Yes, it counts as a blush in my inventory. The only bad thing is that this was a blush and 2 eyeshadows in one. It was my my Princessa blush, I think. It was from Shop Miss A, so that entire compact counted as $1. So that entire blush only credits me 33 cents. So that's okay. I still finished off an entire blush, and I'm excited about it. So, but now let's get into everything that I still have progress on. There's still a ton here to talk about, so we're gonna try to ramp it up and go a little bit quicker. First, we have in my little face palette here. First, I have my purple concealer, and I think I expanded the pan a little bit. I keep forgetting to use this it's just a step that I don't need, but I want to use it up. So, but I still keep forgetting to use this. I use this on my under eyes. And sometimes I go down like a biggish triangle, and then sometimes I do up here. It's just, I just use a little bit of it kind of everywhere, and that's how much we still have. I would like to have this done by the end of the year, but I keep forgetting about it, so I don't know how well that's gonna go. And then my next product is my Tarte the Sculptor, and we have the contour and the highlighter side. However, that's the contour side, and that's the highlighter side. So what I did is I got the contour side down basically completely flat to the plastic. There was a tiny bit above it, but it was broken off, so it wouldn't like go on in a stick. So I ended up scraping them both out because the highlighter side was already broken off. And I depotted them into little pans, so I have them here. This is what we have left of the cream bronzer. Not a ton, but definitely way more than I thought. And I've been using these in their pans. I scraped them out about a week or two ago. I want to say more like a week. And I've been using them ever since. And this is going to take so much longer than when it was in a stick. I don't know why, but I barely need any of this now. I do not know why it is doing that. Because I used to be able to draw a whole bunch of this on my face. But now that it's depotted and I'm just taking a brush in, it's like one little swirl and it covers everything. So this is going to take a while. I really hope I can have it done by the end of the year. I still think I can because there's not a ton in there. However, for the highlighter, this is the highlighter. It filled this entire pan, and I already have a pretty good dip going in there. It was like completely full and flat. Yeah, this one's gonna take me a while. I think my goal will be to like hit pan on it. I did put a few drops of Inglot Duraline in here because it was kind of dry. Just because it's old. It was already dry in this packaging, which is why it was broken off. So I mushed it all down in, and then I put a few drops of Duraline, and then I think I did it another time after, so like once a week, I think I put like a couple drops of Duraline in here, and it just makes it way more creamy. So this is my little face palette as of right now. And next we have my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, and I squeezed it out I think last time, so this is completely empty, but I've been working on it in this little jar. I don't remember if I think I did that last time, right? I don't remember. Let me flatten it all out. But this was completely full to the top, and now we are down about half an inch, I guess. So that is what it's looking like. It's down basically to here now, to the like ledge. So we still got a ways to go. I mixed this with that Smashbox Primer sample. I mix them together every day as a primer. I will be rolling in a few more of that Smashbox Primer. I only have 2 more left, so I'm going to be rolling those in at the end. But once I'm done with all of those, I don't know how, I'm going to have to find something else to mix it with because I don't like it on its own as a primer. It's a cream highlighter, or a liquid highlighter, but so I like to cut it with another primer. So I'll have to figure that out when we get to that point, but I would still love to have this done. I think I can have this done by the end of the year. I don't think it'll be done by next update though. Okay, next we have my Too Faced lipstick in Nude Beach, and I put this in last time, and this happened. So I completely flattened it, and so then I did scoop it out into a jar. There wasn't a ton left to begin with when I first put this in, but this is like one of my favorite lipsticks, so I wore it a ton. But this little packaging is all scooped out now, and it is now residing in this little jar, And this is how much is left. So I did use it once I scooped it out in the jar. I did use it maybe like less than 10 times. But that is what it is looking like. There's still quite a bit left in here. I'd like to have this done by the end of the year. I don't know if I will be able to though, because I still have a lot of lipstick left in this project that I'm trying to finish by the end of the year. And I really, really hope I can, but I don't know, it's gonna cut it close. So that's what's left of the Too Faced lipstick. Should we just keep going with the lipsticks? I think we should. So next we have my Model Co lipstick. They are all depotted into jars. So my Model Co lipstick, this is the Party Proof Matte Lipstick in Kitty. I've showed you this before. I depotted this a long time ago. Not a long time ago. A few months ago I depotted this one. And this is what it looks like in its jar. I think I used it once or twice, but that was it. So this one still has a long, long, long way to go. There's still so much product in these once you scoop them out. Like, I don't know how other people don't do that. It would just bug me because I know there's still like months left, even though you finish what you could see. Anyway, okay, my next one is the Tarte Lip Surgeon in Sweet. Again, this one is all scooped out. And this is the one I've been working on, and that is all that is left. So this is the one that I've been focusing on this month, and I'm super close. So I'm just going to keep working on this one until this one's completely gone. Then we at least have one of these lipsticks gone. And then I don't know if I'll focus in on one of these specific or just kind of work on both of them, but we have a lot of that product left to go. So I'm close on this guy. That one will hopefully be done soon. Next we have my Colourpop liquid lipstick in Strip, and we were able to make a new line, not as even as the other lines, but we got a little bit, and I've actually been wearing this every single day. Just a few dots of it mixed with this liquid lipstick that is in my whole collection project pan. This one is really cool tone in brown, so I mix these together to create a more wearable shade, and I've been enjoying it like that. I've been able to get a little progress on it, so I still will continue to do that until this guy's rolled out. And yeah, hopefully we can get a little bit more progress on that guy by the end of the year. And okay, so that's all my lipsticks. Let's go over to my highlighter. So this is my highlighter. It is the Bare Minerals Pure Radiance that I pressed into here. And I think I ended up repressing this again, but it's already all loose, and there's a little pan in the middle. I don't want to pour it out, but that is what it's looking like. I have not been focusing on this one in a while. I just hate loose powder, or like loose products in general. So I do want to get that used up. That I don't think will be done by the end of the year though. Okay. Next we have my single eyeshadow. This is the Wet n Wild Brulee, and this is what it's looking like. We were finally able to come back to this one this month because I hit my goals on all my other matte cream shades that I was working on. So this is what it looks like. I'm pretty close to hitting pan, I think. Not like super close, but I think it'll come soon. Definitely by next update I will have pan. I don't think I will be able to finish that by the end of the year, but I'm excited to be working on that one again, since that one has been put off to the side for a while now. And my next little eyeshadows, I have the Smashbox Trio, and we did actually use this one. So I've been working on the darkest brown a handful of times. There's a little dip in there. I started wearing this as a top liner again just a few days, but there is a little bit of a dip. So if I am able to keep doing that, I think I might be able to have pan by next time. Just depends on what I end up rolling into my Pan Those eyeshadows. Okay. Next, we have my cream blush, and this is all of my old depotted lipsticks from this project. I did wear this probably around 10 times, and that is what it's looking like. This is going to take me ages to use up. Forever and ever and ever. All right, let's do the rest of the stuff that's not on my paper. So we have my Benefit Give Me Brow Gel. This is still going strong. There's no way to keep track of this. I use it every single day, and it's still going good. Same with all my mascaras. I have my Benefit Their Real Tinted Primer. I've been wearing this every single day. Alongside the Milk Kush mascara, I've been wearing this one every single day. I feel like I can maybe have this one used up by next time, but it's still going strong. I thought that one would go quicker. And then we have my Tarte Big Ego mascara, my neon mascara. I don't think I touched that one this month because I thought that I could finish off the milk one, so I've been just using the milk one. Okay, and then we have my NP Set Eye Primer. Again, I've been using this every single day. I'm not even going to attempt to do lines anymore because they've all been so wrong, but I am way down to here, and there's air bubbles every time I go to use this, but there's still a lot of product in here, and even looking through it with the light, there's tons of product up in here that just I could cut it open and get weeks out of still. So I really hope I can have this done by the end of the year. I'm not sure because I've been working on this guy for years. So that guy is taking forever. Okay, now we have all of my pencil products that are on my paper. So first, we have my Avon Glimmer Stick Diamonds in Flashy Copper. We were able to make a new little baby line, so that green section right there. Still a ton of this left. Still gonna keep working on it. I use that on the lower lash line, but I also have a ton of liners now that I'm working on for the lower lash line. Next, we have my Sancy Concealer, and I've been wearing this a ton actually, but there is no new progress on the paper. I think it's because it's still at a point, so we'll keep trugging along on this guy. These stick concealers last you forever. Next, we have my Ofra Eyebrow Pencil, and this is what it's looking like. It's getting pretty small, but I do wear this every single day, and this is what it's looking like on the paper. So it's this green section here, about the same as last update, but we still have a ways to go. I think we'll only get one more month because then I don't think I'll be able to sharpen it. So I think one more month on that guy and then it'll be done. My nude liner thing, I didn't use this at all this month. I think, I'm gonna roll this guy out because I don't see myself reaching for this one. So this is gonna now get rolled out. I've been debating it. I just forgot to kind of switch it over to a different pile. So I'm gonna roll this one out and we will hopefully come back to it next year. Okay. Now we have a ton more liners. Let me find the new page. My lip liner. This is Urban Decay Ozone. And this is just a clear lip liner. And that's the progress right there. So about even. We still got a ways to go. And then we have my Ulta Black Kohl liner. It needs to be sharpened already. And we have some pretty good progress on this guy right here. Not nearly as much as last month. I don't know why, but I still wear that every single day. So we still got a ways to go, but I think it'll only be a couple months because I don't know, once it gets down to here, it's hard to like sharpen it. So we're just gonna keep going on that guy. And then we have Urban Decay plushie, and that is this one right here. So we got a little tiny bit of progress, and I only think that's because I like went to use it or something and it like smushed down in the packaging, and then I had to sharpen it. So I think that's how I got the progress there. Yeah. And then Marc Jacobs Introvert. This is the last standing mini Marc Jacobs, and we did get a tiny bit of progress. And this one is still working okay. It's not great, so it'll probably be a declutter by the end of the year. But we got a little bit of progress on that guy, so it's gonna stick around for a little bit longer. Okay, so that is everything that is still in this project. We do have a few roll-ins to talk about really quickly, and then we're gonna wrap this video up because it's very long. So, like I mentioned before, we have 2 more samples of we have 2 more samples of the Smashbox face primer. So these last me like about a week each, so these will be done. And then I have this other little face primer that's depotted in here. This one might take longer. I don't remember where it's from, so we're gonna try to use this guy up as well. And then we are going to be rolling in my mascara, the Monsieur Big Lancome mascara. This was in my whole collection project pan, so I did use it for the 30 uses, but now that it's open, we're going to be putting it in this project. But that's everything. I'm not going to be replacing anything else. I'm just going to be using stuff from other projects or playing around with my Shop My Stash for the end of the year. So we won't be rolling in anything else new. So that is going to be everything. I hope you guys liked this video, and definitely like, comment, and subscribe down below for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.